How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video. Let's talk about the April 2025 prediction that is full of news. Many things are going to turn out quite good. And we are going to talk about this topic because friends, 9.2 is coming. The Alien Workshop is coming. The Incursions of Daedals are coming. And they are going to bring new things that are going. So stay in this video because we are going to be putting what are the new things that are included in the update of version 50.0 belonging to update April 2025. We already know that as champions in this case, they are going to introduce us to the good-natured Spider-Woman that we have here, along with the next idol that will not be possible to get. As you have seen in the videos that I explain how to obtain a Lumatrix, it will not be possible to obtain it as crystals, but through the essences of light. I recommend that you watch that video on how to get Illuminatis for free, because that's how I explain how to do it and how not to end up because you're missing this character because of. Then, with friends, they tell us that as a child Jessica draws sick from prolonged exposure to abundant uranium near her home. His father, a brilliant geneticist, in a desperate attempt to cure the disease, injected him with an experimental and untested soil made from several species of spiders. After many years of treatment, Jessica was cured, but her genetic makeup skipped so much she cased the arachnid superpowers that she would eventually use to become the survivor known as Spider-Woman. So we have already seen the detail of the character, and he seems to be a pretty good character, who in my opinion I believe was born as Falcon's replacement, which is the only thing he had. Well, I could make you a perfect Enchantress counter. But in this case, Spider-Woman looks like she is. Hunter better than Falcon, okay? And then we have Lumatrix, as the second one has said. At first glance, Lumatrix looks like a charming artist who dazzles with an impressive array of light manipulation powers. But beneath his smile hides a thirsty threat of violence. Lumatrix's role is not that of an artist, but that of an assassin designed by the founders to infiltrate, sabotage, and eliminate their targets. Perhaps it would have been more pragmatic to create an idol with a less flashy aesthetic, but the founders sought to keep one of their most lethal weapons in sight. By balancing its brilliance with dark intentions, one of the most dangerous idols that has ever set foot in the real battle emerges. The truth is that the Dead Knight of this character also came out, and it was seen after a little bit. Does the development do brutal damage that has that flaw similar to what characters like Ghost and Kitty Pryde have to develop, a strong separate damage that comes to reinforce the skilled class, okay? Then friends comes the important thing. Act 9.2 from April 16. And as the epic story of the contest continues, Karina has been tragically injured after an encounter with Eurobolo's forces. Now the unlikely couple of the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, will be in charge of exploring the realm of battle in search of answers, help, and allies, while the corruption of the Chrono Serpent is found in every corner of the contest. It seems even the most powerful have been. The signs have fallen into temptation. Not even the gods of this multiverse are saved, while the new villain Lotan seeks to prove to his enemies that he has arrived in the time to attack. The truth is that a load with some pretty good prices that I also recommend that you go to the video of the explanation of Act 9.2 that we have all the information available in that video. Premios Caminos, the new node called Azote. We have a little bit of Lotan's story, a little bit of Lotan's animations, so I recommend that you watch the video because we basically explain everything about this Act 9.2 then friends. We have the event missions, which is basically the monthly supervision of the same Wednesday that I am going to bring you directly from Spy Games. And the Black Widow has been investigating the arrival of the She-Dolls and needs a trusted friend to continue her espionage. Luckily, Jessica Drew was also known as Spider-Woman. Are you ready to jump into action, put in your super spies, see through the sinister light show of the new idol, or will you be actors? It is from a twisted work. As a secondary mission, we have the Dark Rewards, and with the Wheel of the Dark Phoenix burning in its path, it has put a price on several unfortunate champions. Unlock Dark Rewards, hunt him down and make him get the reward. Be careful, some have sneaked into the chaos avoiding your reach while others come out to confront you. Take care of those who dare to satiate you. Now the rest will go hunting. Later rummage through the ashes and claim rewards. Basically here we're going to have to be getting a series of duels to be able to get the typical thing we get, like a kind of yellow, orange, and so on robot open our own side mission. And I think there are 2 more fights for the boss to be able to obtain some quiet rewards, because we will explore that and I will explain it on the same Wednesday that it comes out. Okay, then we have the incursions with the Dark Phoenix Saga sector. It's true, at first I said those of them, forgive me, it's that of the Dark Phoenix Saga and friends, the sector of the raiding saga returns with Dark Phoenix. Gather your strongest saga champions and fight to get Dark Feathers, Essence of Light, Level 7 Basic Fragment, 7 Star Class Distinctive Stones, and much more. In addition, the reward cadence of the upper zone changes from 5 to 7 days, which will give you more time to advance your raids. So folks, we have the forays into the Dark Phoenix Saga sector. We will see how difficult it is, and as always friends, I will bring you a video explaining what the best team combinations are. What are they? The best nodes to choose, and how difficult can these raids be? Okay, then friends, we have in the exhibition the Alliance Work Show case of, in this case they are the Deadless Veil and the Alien Work Show that returns this messy against with a presentation of the goal of Deadless Saga, including the tactics of Sugar Pill in the game voted by US in December. So friends, we'll see how this show quiz is, because it's loaded with good prizes. Then friends, we have the Super Daily Thunderboys themed event regarding the MCUI Marvel movie, so in this case they will be with us at the end of this month for a limited time. The Daily Super event will be dominated by completed Thunderbolts during this period, and get Pullville Shields to redeem for rewards in our upcoming spring sale. So friends, we already know that at the end of this month we will have of the spring sale, the new spring cleaning event, and in this case in a free-to-play way, we will be able to earn those spring shields to spend in the future store. We will see if with those free-to-play shields they will give us good things or not. We will have to wait until the end of April to analyze that spring event store. It's worth the spring cleaning, which in this case they have called it Vente a Primavera, which in theory one of the objectives is that it will be possible to get that Red Guardian quite big. So let's hope they're pretty good at prices. And what else do they tell us? Additionally, the Daily Super Wind will open to permanently include Summoners, Provence, and Counterroll. So in this case, well, our Daily Super Wind is expanded to 2 more titles. Then the truth is worth it, because doing small missions is not as good as directly fighting in any game mode and winning, well, those rewards. And then, well, they have also fixed many corrections for us, and that because you want them, you can read them. You have the Kavam forum directly in all the videos and so on. And finally tell you that we have already opened hiring for Act 9.2 in case you want to reserve it. And in fact, keep an eye on what I'm going to say here in this video. With the code, for example, APTO 9.2 SORRY, you are going to have a 10% discount on this episode of Act 9.2, and I'll put it directly to you and apply it to you in the price. So yes, you have to open the chat telling me, do a 9.2 sorry with the discount code. Then we also have, therefore, the secondary mission of the raids, which we also have here for sale in case you want to stop by for anything. And you don't know how to do it or something? Well, you have my WhatsApp in the description. And finally, we have the ad-in work show that we are also selling. And as I say again here, I do another 10% discount code, and it is basically you have to open the chat with Deadless Sorry. It's okay with that Deadless Sorry code, because you will have a 10% discount on this Alde 1 surface that is also loaded with many pretty good prices for the 7-star characters and also Duel de la. Do you Saga it? Okay, so, well, we have these 3 little things that you have in the description, my WhatsApp directly and my official group, but in this case, you also have the direct WhatsApp to talk to me and directly tell me what interests you, and so that I can give you the price. Well, with the codes I told you, so nothing, friends. The truth is that this April comes loaded with a lot of news, 2 pretty good characters, or more or less how you see them. As Spider-Woman and the Matrix are, let us remember that the Matrix cannot be achieved, as I have said before, with crystals or anything, simply with the essences of light. That's the only way to get this character. So friends, well now yes, you already say goodbye to me that you liked the video. I suggest stay and see you in other videos. Bye bye.